And a very pleasant good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. I'm Joe Bowling with you, coming to you on January 4, 2019, my first broadcast back. And it's good to be back, and this time we're in San Perlita as the Lyford Bulldogs are in town to take on the San Perlita Trojans. Bulldogs coming off a tough loss, their only district loss at the hands of the Santa Rosa Warriors, are 5-1 in district play, but this is a non-district game against this San Perlita Trojan team. Trojans are out taking the warm-ups, and the Lyford Bulldogs, a limited squad. You'll see them. There's only 6 dressed out, but this team can play. They're set to go. It's a non-district game, and it's coming your way right after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Life is good when you're in a custom home built by Camino Real Builders. Luxury living done right. Beautiful, spacious floor plans and unique touches you won't find anywhere else. Visit our website to see our model homes or bring your own ideas. Let us build your dream home. Back here on RioSportsLive.com on a Friday morning as we've got an early tip-off here of this one. San Perlita Trojans, Ty Johnson out taking some warm-ups. He's back to 100% on the health side. I was talking to him a little bit before this game, and this Trojan team, as I was talking to Coach Garza, has a big task ahead of themselves. They're taking on this game here today against the Lyford Bulldogs, and then it gets into the thick of district play. And they started off with San Ysidro right here on Tuesday night. That'll be a broadcast game here on RioSportsLive.com as the San Ysidro Tigers are in town to take on the San Perlita Trojans. Trojan fans, we're also looking at possibly getting out and covering the girls' game tonight. Lyford, the Bulldogs, in town to take on this San Perlita team. And Lyford, 5-1 in district play, and they were right there playing with Santa Rosa the other day. And their only loss in district play. Talked to Coach about that, and he said we fell behind early in a big margin against that Santa Rosa Warrior team. And then despite the fact we played hard and came back in the second half, it was just too big of a hill to climb. But this team, right now sitting in second place in district, believes that they can play with that Santa Rosa team when district play rolls around for the second time. This non-district game will be tipping off in about 5 minutes, as you can see on the clock. Billy Watson on the camera, DeMarcus Clark out taking some snapshots. He'll be rolling with the video camera. Also want to remind you fans that the Lady Trojans are taking Santa Maria on tonight at 7:30. If we can get the internet set up at Santa Maria, we'll be there to broadcast that. Basketball fans on the girls' side, Harlingen is at San Benito. The Medrano connection will be handling that one. Mario and Eric are heading over to San Benito, and that game will be tipping off in the early afternoon. We've got additional broadcasts coming your way, and I'll tell you more about that, and we'll get you set for this one. Captains meeting on the floor, Trojans and Bulldogs. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Ladies, does your man need to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or increase his stamina and endurance? Has he been procrastinating about going to the doctor? Is he having health issues like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or poor blood circulation? Alpha Men's Primary Care is the answer. Call today and learn how they can help your man increase his stamina and endurance. Start living a healthier lifestyle and feeling younger. Call Alpha Men's Primary Care today. A family practice for men, by men.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, a couple of minutes before the opening tip-off of this game between the San Perlita Trojans and the Lyford Bulldogs. I want to remind you fans that as we were progressing through football season on RioSportsLive.com, I had fans saying, well, once football's over, you guys won't be near as busy. And I kept saying that this indeed is the busy season coming up for RioSportsLive.com. Brownsville, right now the soccer tournament taking place to kick off soccer season. We'll be broadcasting with soccer games as early as next week. Softball season will begin with practice in 2 weeks, which means we'll have games within the next 3.5 weeks on the softball side, and then baseball a week behind that. So indeed, very short down the road, we'll be broadcasting in district basketball games, baseball, softball, and soccer games, boys and girls, within a month. We really enjoyed the break. My wife and I, Dahlia, had a chance to get out and see some of the grandkids. Our appreciation goes out to Billy Watson, to Bert Ruiz for assisting in broadcasting games while we were away. Also to Nathaniel Menchaca for helping the guys of getting things set up and keeping things in order in the backside of the broadcast, which is the backbone of Rio Sports. So our appreciation goes out to all the gang that assisted us with the broadcast of the games. Freddie Heredia took the reins and ran with the tournament over in Falfurrias that allowed fans to get some coverage while yours truly was away. Talk with Kevin Naro, who's down there, the sports writer for the Valley Morning Star. He, too, took a little bit of a break during the holidays. And both of us were talking. It's like, hey, I just feel energized, I feel recharged, and I'm ready to roll. 2019, our first broadcast comes up, minute 24 from the opening tip-off. This is San Perlita and Lyford on RioSportsLive.com.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
If you're looking for custom hats, shirts, or jackets, then you want Master Stitch. Custom embroidery and screen printing are what we do. Any logo or design, great quality at the right price. For shirts like this, it's Master Stitch. 2500 US 281 Edinburgh.
The bonds we create with our pets can be powerful. A man's best friend really isn't just about dogs, but about any animal companion that brings us joy and unconditional love. Losing a loved one is heart-wrenching, but losing a pet can be just as difficult. Unconditional love deserves unmatched service, which is why we offer pet services for those special pets that become a special part of the family. We serve all the members of your family.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, we are underway. Lyford taking on San Perlita. It's the Lyford Bulldogs with the ball as we start play in this first quarter, and a jump shot rolls off the mark, missed by Ruben Torres. Rebound by the Trojans on the outlet pass, get it in the front court, and Gabriel Lopez attacks inside and lays it up and in. Lopez with the first points of this game. Pressure by the Trojans in the backcourt. Ruben Gonzalez brings it up for Lyford, gets it in the hands of Caleb Klosterman, and now they'll set up the offense on the half-court set. Lob inside, nice catch by Klosterman, goes to work, spins it in. Caleb Klosterman with his first points. Trojans back with the ball. Just underway here in this first quarter. Nice pass on the way, but out of the hands of Noah Oliveras. That goes for a turnover against the Trojans. Last non-district game of the season for San Perlita Trojans. Can't believe we're already to that point. Talking about its district games from here throughout the regular season. There's a steal by Ty Johnson on the turnover. Trojans trying to capitalize. Nice pass right side. They'll maintain control. Oliveras tees up a three. And off the rim, no good. Trojans, as we've covered throughout the season, more than willing to shoot from beyond the arc, and they've got guys that can connect. As a coach going against this team, if you see them hit a couple, you instantly get in that little hesitant mode. It's like, oh boy, not one of those games in which everything goes up. There's a shot that's up and in. And the Bulldogs take the lead. Three-pointer on the way by Nieto. That's off the front of the rim. Long rebound out. Trojans secure that. Nieto gets that shot away. That won't go. Rebound in the paint. Nieto fights for it, tips it, keeps it alive, and it rolls out of bounds. Lyford basketball in the backcourt. Joaquin Gonzalez puts it in play, finding Ruben Torres. Torres guarded by Nieto down the sideline, and there's a quick hand check and a foul called on E.J. Nieto. For Nieto, his first foul of this game for either team. Bulldog basketball in the backcourt. Clear out for Ruben Gonzalez. Works against Noah Oliveras. Gonzalez off the dribble. Left wing, now inside the paint. Second pass to Klosterman, bank it up, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. That's going to be touched last by the Bulldogs. Missed opportunity that time for the Bulldogs. That was a extra pass, and Klosterman's normally going to hit that shot. Nieto with the ball for the Trojans to send Perlita. Guarded by Gonzalez. There's an intercepted pass off the turnover. Bulldogs get it front court. Left-hand layup won't go. Rebound tipped out and controlled, though, by Ruben Torres. Teeing up a three. That's good by Ruben Gonzalez. Gonzalez splashes home a three ball. Trojans down 5 early. Nieto has the ball. In the open court between the two circles, left side to Lopez. Lopez backs it back out. Nieto tees up a three. Got it. E.J. Nieto from downtown. Each team connecting from beyond the arc on consecutive trips. Bulldogs with the offense. This is Gonzalez. Poked away by Johnson on a steal. Here come the Trojans. Get a pass ahead. Left-hand layup up. No good. Missed by Lopez. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball on the baseline. Oliveras sets him in motion. Forced to pass inside, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays in the favor of the Trojans. So it'll be San Perlita basketball out of bounds on the baseline. Oliveras will trigger this inbound play. Finds a cutter. That shot's blocked, but a foul's going to be called on Caleb Klosterman. Klosterman, his first foul of the game. 2 shots coming up here for Gabriel Lopez of the San Perlita Trojans. Lopez in the game has 2 points. This is the first free throw for either team. 2 shots coming up. He'll miss the first. Second one for Gabriel Lopez. Rolls that one home. 1 of 2 on the trip. Allows the Trojans to set up the pressure. Lyford has sailed through this pressure thus far, and they do so again. Get the ball on the offensive end. Gonzalez was guarded. Gets it out to Julian Romo. Romo attacks, got fouled, and he'll get to the line. Romo got the ball turned against Julian Herrera. Herrera will be called for the foul. Free throw opportunity for Julian Romo. First one good. Romo will get another here. Gets that to go as well. Nieto has the ball to Oliveras. Oliveras through a double team. Spins it outside. Here's a Gabriel Lopez three and count it. Gabriel Lopez drops it in. Bulldogs back with the ball. They'll tee up a three of their own. That's off the mark. Missed by Sierra. Rebound by Ty Johnson. And here come the Trojans. The outlet pass is thrown too far and a turnover occurs. The turnover department, that's a third of the game for the Trojans. here in this first quarter of play. Bulldogs of Lyford has it poked away. Trojans get it stolen right back. This is Klosterman, attacks, lay it in. Caleb Klosterman on the bucket. Trojans back on the attack, Oliveras. Splits a double team, dishes off to Herrera. Extra pass to Johnson. Johnson tees up a three, that's off the front of the rim. Quick rebound by the Lyford Bulldogs. In the corner, here's a three on the way. That's off the mark, short by Ruben Gonzalez. Easy rebound taken down. Oliveras with the outlet pass. Trojans in the front court, there's a steal. Julian Romo just flat out took it away. Bulldog ball in the back court. Romo methodically brings it up against Gabriel Lopez. Swings it right side, now on the baseline, up and shot goes up and in. Nice finish that time by Julian Romo. Trojans back on the offensive end. Down 4 here. 3 by Nieto, made one earlier, got this one too. E.J. Nieto hits his second 3 of the ball game, and a timeout is called. 1-point game. Lyford with the lead. Back with more after this.
Monster Car Wash has it all. Bring your ride and we'll make it right. Save $5 on the Golden Monster Wash with your ticket stub. Interior wipe down, vacuum and polish. Relax and grab a bite while we make your ride look new again. That's the good stuff. Monster Car Wash, #1.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here, back to action. Lyford with a 1-point lead and the ball as we resume play here in this first quarter of play. Trojans had mass substitutes come into the game. We'll get to those names here in a moment. Johnson gets a block shot here. Here come the Trojans on the outlet pass. That's deflected, and Romo takes it right back. Stolen again by the Trojans, Brian Herrera. To Nieto. Nieto dishes off inside to Howell. Back to Johnson, laid up and in. From Jacob Howell to Ty Johnson. Trojans with the lead. Pressure by the Trojans. Diving to the floor. Loose ball. Jump ball coming up. Possession arrow favors Lyford. This is where the Trojans were hoping to be by the time they entered district play, and that was where they could substitute freely with this deep bench and at times actually up the intensity on the floor. See this group right now that just checked in. And talking about Parker Willis. Nieto stayed in the game. Johnson stayed in the game. But Willis, Brian Herrera, and Jacob Howell all providing the extra spark. In the paint, that shot won't go. Rebound by Ty Johnson for the Trojans. Parker Willis spins it outside to Herrera. Herrera one-hands it over to E.J. Nieto. Nieto on the sideline. Attacks through the defense. Went for the layup, missed it. Johnson gets a rebound out to Howell. Howell back to Johnson. Open three and off the mark, no good. Rebound by the Lyford Bulldogs. In the front court, this is Gonzalez. Gonzalez against Johnson, beats him on a crossover, got to the baseline, missed the shot, rebound tip to Johnson. Here come the Trojans again. Johnson goes coast to coast in the lane, lay it up, left it short. Rebound, Nieto fights for it. Tip ball, out it goes into the hands of Sierra, or Ruben Torres that is, for the Bulldogs. In the corner, Gonzalez, double team. Pass deflected, stolen. Here come the Trojans, quick pass ahead. Nieto, right hand layup, count it. E.J. Nieto with the bucket. Trojans up 3. Bulldogs back on the offensive end. Torres got that to go. Ruben Torres hits his first points of the game. Herrera has it for the Trojans. Attack, spins it outside to Johnson. The extra pass to Willis for 3, off the mark. Bulldogs back with the ball. Torres in the front court. Got in the air. Finds Gonzalez, back to Torres for 3. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound by Johnson, and here come the Trojans again. Johnson tacks it, gets it to Howell, layup, good. Jacob Howe with a bucket. 3-point game. Closing seconds here of the first quarter. Nice extra pass. Layup good by Julian Romo. Romo beat him down court. He's got 6 points in the game. Nieto to Willis. Willis off the dribble. Got the shot away. That's no good. Howe gets the weak side rebound. Hands it off to Willis. Put it up. No good. Johnson there. Tip it in. Rebounding that time by the Trojans led to the bucket. Whistle blows as a foul's called. Stopping play. It'll be Bulldog basketball out of bounds. Julian Romo for the Lyford Bulldogs. Brings it up against the defense of James Herrera. Ball rolls into the hands of Ruben Torres. Torres guarded by Howe. Out it goes into Joaquin Gonzalez's hands. Gonzalez with 10 on the clock. Got a screen right side. Now off the roll. There's a steal, and here come the Trojans. Quick pass ahead. Brian Herrera tracks it down, dishes it out. Willis catches. Can't get a shot away. 1 quarter in the books. San Perlita on top by 3. Second quarter, right after this.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Lyford Bulldogs talking things over at the end of the first quarter of play. Lyford led in scoring by Julian Romo, who had 6 points in the first quarter. Led through most of that first quarter, the Trojans of San Perlita able to score down the stretch and take the lead after the first 8 minutes of play. Trojans back on the floor to be their ball to start the second quarter. Julian Herrera stays in the game. Brian Herrera also in the game. Eli Terry now in the ball game. Noah Oliveras returns. And Jake Howe. Howe has the ball in the front court. Handed off to Herrera in the corner. Terry open 3. Count it. Eli Terry with a 3. 6-point lead for the Trojans. Bulldogs on the attack. Right-hand layup goes up. That's a blocking foul called on Jacob Howe of the San Perlita Trojans. Howe thought he got back in time. Julian Romo to the line. Romo stands in. Misses the first of 2. He's now 2 of 3 at the line on the night. Second one on the way for Julian Romo is good. Trojans push the issue. Here comes Howe into the front court. Spins it over to Herrera. Herrera guarded by Romo. Over to Terry. Eli wants another 3. This is off the front of the rim. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds. That's touched last by the Lyford Bulldogs. So the San Perlita Trojans will have it out of bounds. Howe has it at the volleyball line. To Oliveras. Oliveras, free throw line jumper. Rolled it off. No good. Rebound, Ruben Gonzalez. Bulldogs down 5 with the ball on the dribble. Gonzalez spins it in the corner. 3 on the way by Sierra. That won't go. Got his own rebound. Sierra spins it outside. The extra pass. In traffic, layup good by Julian Romo. Trojans try to beat him down court. Now throw it away. Bulldogs down 3. Romo has the ball in the backcourt. Right in the middle of the floor. Terry steals that. Gets it over to Herrera. Tees up a deep 3. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound saved back into Terry. Over to Oliveras. Oliveras with a fadeaway jumper. Rolls it off. Herrera skies to get that rebound. That's Romo. Romo hands it off to Gonzalez. Klosterman goes to work. Gets it back to Romo. Top of the key to Torres for three in the tie. That won't go. Howell gets a rebound for the Trojans. Howell in the front court. Spins a pass to Herrera. Back to Terry for three. No good. Rebound tipped up in the air. Controlled by Lyford. Now a loose ball. Jump ball coming up. Possession arrow favors San Perlita. Oliveras will trigger the inbound play. To the right side to Eli Terry. Terry tees up another three. That's good. Eli Terry now with 6, the freshman. Trojan lead back to 6. Bulldog basketball. Torres hands it off to Sierra. Back to the Klosterman for 3. That won't go. Trojans get the rebound, but then a travel will be called. Julian Herrera fell to the ground after securing the board. Bulldog basketball out of bounds on the baseline. Easy pass to Sierra. Banks it up, too strong. Then on the rebound, a push is going to be called. They're going to call that on Klosterman. His second foul. Trojan basketball out of bounds. Substitution first as Ruben Gonzalez checks into the game for Lyford. Klosterman has a seat on the bench. San Perlita outscored the Bulldogs of Lyford 20-17 in the first quarter. 6-3 here in the third. Looking for 3 more there. That won't go. Romo secures another rebound. And the Bulldogs will throw it away in the offensive end. Trojan ball. Here comes James Herrera. Over in the corner, left 3, no good. Rebound, Eli Terry secures that on the weak side. 3 in the corner, that won't go. Another offensive rebound. Another 3 by Terry, that won't go. Bulldogs get the rebound, and here comes Romo. Romo to Gonzalez. Gonzalez from the right side tees up a quick 3, misses that. Long rebound out to Gabriel Lopez of the San Perlita Trojans. Lopez to Herrera. Herrera steps through, lays it up off the glass, no good. Oliveras gets a rebound, put that up, and no good. Rebound. Romo secures another board for the Bulldogs. Down the sideline, Romo has that pass deflected and stolen, and here comes Julian Herrera, hands it off. James Herrera, lay it up and in. 8-point lead for the Trojans. Timeout called. Trojans, 4:31 left in the half. Back after this.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, and an empty court right now at the timeout. Lyford Bulldogs and the San Perlita Trojans engaged here in this non-district game. Still in the holiday break for most of these schools. That's why we're having these early games. Everything will be back to a normal status on Monday. By Monday, we'll roll out our full schedule of games coming up. When I talk about games, I'm talking about basketball, boys and girls, soccer. And then we're already putting together the schedules for softball and baseball, which is literally just around the corner. Lyford Bulldogs, after the timeout, will turn it over. Oliveras has it for the San Perlita Trojans. Brings it right down the middle, has it taken away on a turnover. Here come the Bulldogs. In the front court, extra pass out for the 3. Ruben Torres won't go. Rebound tip to Eli Terry. Here come the Trojans. Terry, left side to Herrera. 3-ball corner, got it. Julian Herrera with a 3. Trojans now extend the lead to double digits for the first time in this game. Bulldogs have it. Klosterman wants to slow it down. Gets it to Torres. Torres attacks, gets fouled. That'll stop play. Gabriel Lopez whistle for the foul. That's his first. Lyford basketball, they'll go to Klosterman. Goes to work against Oliveras. Spins it outside in the corner. There's a 3. That's short. Off the mark by Joaquin Gonzalez. And here come the Trojans. Herrera. The extra pass out for Julian Herrera. That won't go. Rebound. Lopez has it. Gets that shot away. No good. Herrera secures the board. Another offensive board this trip down for the Trojans. Oliveras goes to work in the lane. Left that short. Gonzalez gets a rebound for the Bulldogs. Nice pass over to Klosterman. Klosterman attacks right side. Lay it up. Got it to go. No charge. We'll wave it off. Klosterman thought he clean sidestepped the defender. Nothing doing, said the official. Substitutions back in the game. Here comes E.J. Nieto. Parker Willis, Ty Johnson back in the game for the Trojans of San Perlita. Brian Herrera brings it across to Jacob Howell, who checked back in the game. Howell off the dribble, spins a pass over for the 3. That won't go by Parker Willis. Romo gets a rebound out into the hands of Sierra. Gets it back to Romo for the Bulldogs. Romo attacks, got called for steps. Or is it a foul? They'll call a foul first on Parker Willis. Lyford basketball out of bounds. They'll get it into Gonzalez. Gonzalez off the dribble. Has that poked away, taken away by Parker Willis. Willis overhead pass to E.J. Nieto. Nieto tees up a 3, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. E.J. Nieto took the contact. 3 shots coming up here from the line for E.J. Nieto. Leading the scoring thus far for the Trojans here in this game. He's got 8 points. First one no good. Nieto, 2 more coming up. Meanwhile, substitution Joaquin Gonzalez in the game. Nieto makes that. San Isidro in town right here on Tuesday night. We'll be back with that one. 2 games coming your way on Tuesday that I know of. Nieto with the next one. Got that. Trojans up 13. Extra pass. Block shot by Ty Johnson. He took that off the backboard. Ball in the backcourt on a loose ball, and there's a timeout called, and the San Perlita Trojans have the ball. They lead by 13. They have it after this.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito was right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com. Ty Johnson blocked that shot before it hit the backboard. We were checking on that during the replay. We'll have that replay for you later on. How about this? 3. Nieto got it. E.J. Nieto drops in a 3 from way downtown. Layup for the Bulldogs. No good. Rebound Jacob Howell. Here come the Trojans. Howell in the front court. Tees up a 3 of his own. Got that too. Raining 3s now suddenly from this San Perlita team. 3 on the way is good by the Lyford Bulldogs as Sierra drops in a 3. Back we come the other way. Bulldogs with a near steal in the backcourt. Bring it forward. Three by Torres. That won't go. Nieto has it in the backcourt and he gets fouled. Trojan basketball out of bounds. Nieto to Howe. Howe back to Nieto. Tees up an even deeper three. Left that short. Rebound by Lyford. Gonzalez brings it across. Spins a pass right side. Joaquin Gonzalez hands it off in the paint. Layup good by Ruben Gonzalez. Trojans up 14. Get it to Johnson in the paint. Finger roll. Left that short. Rebound tipped out. Controlled by Torres. Torres to Romo. Romo to Sierra. Sierra got free for the jumper and got it. Adrian Sierra. Trojans back of the ball. Nieto to Howe. Howe to Willis. Willis missed that shot. Rebound tipped out. Lyford controls it. Gonzalez in the front court. Right side, lay it up, no good. Howe gets a rebound, and here come the Trojans. Howe in the front court. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson back outside. Three by Willis. That won't go. Rebound. Johnson put it up and in. Ty Johnson on the stick back. For Johnson, he's got 6 points in the game. Bulldogs with it in the paint. Working outside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets that shot away. Won't go. Rebound. Parker Willis. Long pass ahead. Layup good. Brian Herrera beat him down court. Bulldogs back. Closing seconds here of the first half of play. Nice pass inside. Romo with a catch. Shot it. Made it and got fouled. Julian Romo. For Romo, he's in double figures with 11 points as he stands at the line. Romo on the game, 3 of 4 at the free throw line. Made that. 3-point play. Here comes Howe for the Trojans. Howe to Johnson, force that pass. Johnson gets it back outside on the baseline. Shot goes up by Willis. It won't go, and the half comes to an end. Trojans outscore the Bulldogs 23-13 in the second quarter. Lead by 13. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Coletti's.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh. Back here on RealSportsLive.com, we're at halftime of the San Perlita Trojans taking on the Lyford Bulldogs. Trojans with a big second quarter to extend out to the 13-point lead. Leading scorer in the game, E.J. Nieto for San Perlita with 13 points in the first half. Gabriel Lopez, Ty Johnson, Eli Terry with 6 points apiece. For the Trojans, 5 points for Jake Howe, 2 points for Julian Herrera, James Herrera, and Brian Herrera. For the Lyford Bulldogs, 12 points for Julian Romo, 7 for Ruben Gonzalez, 5 for Adrian Sierra. Caleb Klosterman chips in with 4, 2 points for Ruben Torres. Every player that played for Lyford scored for the Bulldogs in the first half of play, and they were step for step with this Trojan team in the first quarter. Outscored by 3 at 20-17. Second quarter, Trojans outscore them 23-13. And that's your difference in the game as the Trojans are up by 13. We'll take a break. When I come back, I'll tell you about our additional broadcasts. We got some good ones, including a good one coming up this afternoon down in San Benito and then some blockbuster games on Tuesday. Back after this. Fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's. Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen. Fans, we want to take this time to thank Alamo Ironworks for helping sponsor this broadcast. Alamo Ironworks for all your industrial steel needs, industrial supplies, steel products, and fabrications. Alamo Ironworks on the Expressway in Edinburgh, Texas.
Stop today at 523 Express Printing, 1 block from UTRGB in Edinburgh. For copies, school, marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letters, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Express Printing today.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Farr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Farr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
I opened Alex Laurent with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Laurent, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Back here at RioSportsLive.com as we're at halftime. Still a couple minutes before the two teams arrive between San Perlita and Lyford. Want to give a quick program note. Next Tuesday, I'll be looking for the game I'll be at. I'm not quite sure where I'll be just yet as far as System 1 goes. System 2, which is where Eric and Mario Medrano is in play, we're eyeballing a couple of different opportunities for them. We do know we're going to have a system at Port Isabel on Tuesday night, and that's Hidalgo boys and girls against Port Isabel boys and girls, and that will be a big district matchup right there. Speaking of big district matchups, Friday is when San Isidro is here to take on San Perlita boys and girls, and Friday in Harlingen, district play begins for the boys, Harlingen against Los Fresnos, and girls district action. That's a doubleheader as the girls, Los Fresnos and Harlingen, next Friday. So we'll have a system there for that one. I can already tell you that. I know there's big games coming up across the board. We're in district play. We've hit that time of the year. Soccer broadcast also coming up. It's all coming up this week. We'll be back second half. Lyford, San Perlita. This is RealSportsLive.com.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, and we are back to action here between the San Perlita Trojans and the Lyford Bulldogs. Trojans will get a shot away by Ty Johnson. No good. Rebound put up by the Bulldogs. They'll score the first points of this game. Trojans back with the basketball. Working on the offensive end. Work it down the left-hand side. Get it inside to Ty Johnson. Johnson spins it back top of the key, reverse it out to Herrera, now in the corner, now go back inside to Johnson. Johnson goes up with a shot, missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Trojans will maintain control. Nieto nearly has it stolen. Works the ball back over to Oliveras. Oliveras to Johnson, lay it up and in. Ty Johnson scores the first points here of this second half. For Johnson, he's now got 8. Trojans tee up a long 3. That's off the mark. Missed by Ruben Gonzalez. Whistle blows in the paint. That'll be off the Trojans as the ball goes out of bounds. Romo puts him in play. Klosterman will be called for steps. Caleb Klosterman called on the travel. San Perlita basketball. E.J. Nieto brings it across the timeline. Steps it inside. That's tipped away. Picked off by the Lyford Bulldogs. Quick pass to Julian Romo. Lay it up, no good. Nieto tips a rebound. Controls it for the Trojans of San Perlita. Nieto dishes off inside on the baseline. Throws that away. Bulldogs facing pressure. Again, the pressure really hasn't caused that much as far as the turnover goes for the Lyford Bulldogs. What it does do, though, is it pushes the tempo. I'm not sure they want to try to get into an outright track meet against this team. Trojans turn it over. First thing you say instantly with Lyford as far as do you want to try to outrun this team is, well, you're dressed 6, but conditioning, I don't think, is a factor. This team seems to be well conditioned. Layup, Ty Johnson, good. Johnson now in double figures. Bulldogs with the ball. Gonzalez off the attack, goes baseline, lays it up, no good. Oliveras gets a rebound, and here come the Trojans. Nieto lays it up and in. E.J. Nieto continues to pace the team in scoring. He's got 15. Here come the Bulldogs. Gonzalez in the corner. Here's a 3. Off the mark. Johnson gets a weak side rebound. Johnson whistles a pass well over the head of Brian Herrera, and out of bounds it goes. Bulldogs ball. Been outscored 6-0 here to start this second half. Pressure in the backcourt. Romo will bring it across the timeline. Now Romo attacks. Lay it up. Blocked by Johnson again. Here come the Trojans. Oliveras attacks right side. Lay it up. Missed it. No good. Rebound. Here come the Bulldogs. Quick outlet pass. They've got Gonzalez ahead of everybody. Lay it up and in. Joaquin Gonzalez scores. Nieto has it for the Trojans to Brian Herrera. Herrera on the baseline. Tries to find Oliveras. Nice catch in traffic. He's going to have to spin out of that. Does, but travels. Once he caught it, there was really nowhere to go for Oliveras. That's one of those entry passes. You're like, it's good you got it to him, but I'm not sure what he's going to do with it. Layup good by Adrian Sierra. 4 consecutive points scored by the Bulldogs. How about a 3 here for Julian Herrera? No good. 3 on the other side. Brian Herrera got that to go. Now the ball deflected, nearly stolen. Ruben Torres will check in the game for the Lyford Bulldogs. He'll replace Julian Romo. Gonzalez has it for the Lyford Bulldogs. Gets it to Sierra. Sierra, one-hand pass, looking for Ruben Torres. Touched last by a Trojan. Lyford ball out of bounds. Gonzalez between the circles. Klosterman goes to work. Lay it up. Got it to go. And a foul. Caleb Klosterman to the line. Klosterman, he now has 6 points in the game. Howell checks in, as does James Herrera, now for the Trojans. Meanwhile, Caleb Klosterman at the free throw line. Left that short. Comes Howell to Johnson. Johnson over to Herrera. Herrera, elbow jumper, got it to go. Bulldogs back with the ball. That one won't go, but a foul's going to be called on Ty Johnson. That'll get Adrian Sierra to the line. Sierra did a nice job handling the ball, crossed over one defender, and then saw he had Johnson in a position of either help or allow a layup. Got the contact for Johnson. That's his first foul. First free throw won't go for Sierra. Julian Romo back in the game for the Lyford Bulldogs. Sierra gets that to go. Howell has it for San Perlita. Right side, this is Parker Willis. Baseline jumper won't go. Long rebound out to Romo for Lyford. Sierra on the dribble. This is Torres. Maintains control. Over to Romo. Romo will travel. Just had a sense that was a turnover. That possession down for the Lyford Bulldogs. Everybody that touched it that time was just a little out of sync. Herrera on the dribble. Weaves through traffic. Hands it off. Layup. No good. Rebound. Johnson put it in. Ty Johnson with a stick back. He's got a dozen. Bulldogs on the attack. That's blocked by Johnson. Johnson, outlet pass to Herrera. Herrera hands it off. Herrera layup, good. James DeBryan, count it for 2. Bulldogs back on the offensive end. Romo finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez against the defense of Howell, lays it up and in. Joaquin Gonzalez with 4 points in this game. Howell has it poked away and stolen by Romo. Romo in the front court. Hands it off to Torres. Got the shot away, won't go. Romo gets a rebound, put it up, no good. Got another board, taken away though by the Trojans. Johnson, outlet pass into Howell. Howell in the paint. Got the pass over in the left corner. Herrera finds Johnson. To Willis, 4-3, no good. Rebound by Romo. Klosterman now has it. Head to Torres. Torres against the defense of Johnson. Lost his dribble. Herrera with a steal. Johnson to Howell. Howell off the layup. Good. Timeout call. Trojans have outscored the Bulldogs 17-9 here in the third and lead by 19. Back after this.
The Illusions Boutique in Bar specializes in quinceañeras, tiaras, jewelry, and accessories to accentuate beautiful dresses just for your daughter. Unique styles you won't find anywhere else. Make her quinceañera the best and come to Illusions Boutique.
The Edinburgh Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburgh, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburgh EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Lyford Bulldogs break out of the huddle. They scored 17 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second, have been limited to 9 here in the third. Meanwhile, the Trojans have scored 20, 23, and 17 down the line in each quarter of play. Romo has the ball for the Bulldogs. Guarded by James Herrera. Lost his dribble. Spins it outside to Gonzalez. Lobs it in the paint. Romo has it tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Touch last by San Perlita. Lyford ball out of bounds. Romo to Klosterman in a corner. Gets it back to Romo. Goes to work in the paint. Shot it. Missed it. Got his own board. Put it up. On the fadeaway, won't go. Klosterman's there. He'll get it. Caleb Klosterman now with 8 points in this game. Shot up and in for the Trojans. In traffic, that shot won't go. Rebound, though. Klosterman right there. Lost it. Picked up by Herrera. Herrera for San Perlita to Willis. Willis on the baseline will step out of bounds. It'll be Lyford basketball. Down by 19. That layup won't go. Rebound by James Herrera. Herrera hands it off. Layup no good. Parker Willis right there put it up and in. Three by the Bulldogs. That's off the mark. Trojan ball, see if they hold it for one shot. You wouldn't expect that would be the case. Howell brings it across. Left corner, Eli Terry answers that question quick. Shot missed, rebound Romo. Romo brings it across for Lyford. Got past Herrera, got past another defender. Ball out of bounds though, touch last by Romo. Trojan ball on the baseline. Howell to James Herrera. Herrera has it poked away and stolen. Lyford with the ball in the front court. 2-on-1, layup left hand, got it to go, and a foul, Joaquin Gonzalez. Gonzalez took the contact, made the shot for his 6th point of the game. And now steps to the free throw line. Misses on that. Offensive rebound by the Bulldogs. Fadeaway baseline won't go. Rebound by Howell for the Trojans. Howell will not get the shot away in time. 3 quarters in the books. San Perlita on top of Lyford. 4th quarter coming up after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts.
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Exotic Tropical Pet World has an amazing selection of pets, toys, and accessories. Mackay Bulldog and fans of any team should go see them at 1716 West Hackberry in McAllen. Exotic Tropical Pet World brings people and pets together. You and your pets will love Belbaño Self-Serve Pet Wash. Complimentary grooming tables, towels, aprons, and blow dryer for a great price. Quick and easy. Go see them at 1716 West Hackberry in McAllen. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Start of the fourth quarter, Trojans had the ball. They'll be called for steps. And on the travel, the turnover gives it back to the Lyford Bulldogs. Lyford ball out of bounds in the back court. Bulldogs scored 15 in the third quarter. Their best quarter as far as producing points was the first. They had 17. They'll need a bundle here in the fourth. Missed shot by Klosterman, but he'll be fouled. And that'll send Caleb Klosterman to the free throw line with a chance to hit 2 free throws. Eli Terry whistled for the foul. Klosterman misses on the first. Second one won't go. 0 for 2 on the trip. Trojans had the ball out to Howe for a deep 3. That's in. Jake Howe. Double figures with that. Romo has the ball out for a Gonzalez 3. That one won't go. Klosterman had the rebound for a moment. Howe has it now for the Trojans, has it poked away and stolen. Easy pickings for Sierra, lay it up and in. Adrian Sierra with the steal in the bucket. Trojans back on the offensive end. That shot will go, made by Gabriel Lopez. Lyford back with the ball. Romo beats him on defense, gets it inside. Johnson blocks it again. Rebound, though, called by the Bulldogs. Overhead pass inside. Romo's on the baseline. He's out of bounds. Trojan ball. Here comes Howell across the timeline. Gives it up to Gabriel Lopez. Back to Howell on the corner. Tees up a 3. Misses that one. Rebound goes out of bounds. Trojans now with 3 different players in double figures in the scoring column. Same case for the Lyford Bulldogs. There's a hand check called in the back court against Gabriel Lopez of San Perlita. In the team foul situation, that's the 5th of the second half against San Perlita. Lyford has yet to commit a foul here in this second half. Romo has it in the back court against Howe. To Klosterman, gets it back, stolen by Johnson. Johnson to Oliveris. Oliveris lays it up, no good. Here comes Gonzalez, has it poked away. Loose ball, whistle. They're going to call a foul on Gabriel Lopez of San Perlita. Romo to throw it in. Gonzalez brings it across. Gets it to Romo. Romo frees up for the 3. That's short. Howe gets a rebound for the Trojans. Outlet pass to Johnson. Johnson hands it off to Oliveris. Lost it. Johnson steals it, goes in, lays it up, no good. Tips it up and in. Ty Johnson now with 14 points. Trojans on a 7-2 run here in this fourth quarter. Gonzalez has the ball, has it poked away. Eli Terry's there, tips it to Lopez. Lopez in the front court to Howe. Howe up and under, won't go. Rebound by Romo. Romo into a triple team. Johnson stole it, laid it up. Whistle first. Now call a foul on Julian Romo. Substitution off the bench. Here's Ruben Gonzalez checking in for the Lyford Bulldogs. Jacob Howell to trigger the inbound play for the Trojans. Lobs it in for Johnson. Tips it to Oliveras. Oliveras back to Lopez. Lopez has it poked away, but a foul called. That'll be the 7th team foul on the Lyford Bulldogs and a free throw opportunity here for the Trojans. Gonzalez called for the foul. Lopez at the line. 1 of 2 in the game. Makes the first here of a 1-and-1. That one won't go. Rebound. That's touched last by the Bulldogs of Lyford. Timeout called by the Trojans of San Perlita. They lead. Back after this.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Back here, the crowd over there on still a holiday break here in San Perlita. Trojan fans right now kind of comfortable. Girls over there, some of the girls basketball players will be getting ready for the road trip as they're on the road tonight at Santa Maria. That's a district game. The girls on the San Perlita Trojans have been impressive thus far in the season. That's a tough place to go win a game in Santa Maria. It's a 30-second timeout that was called by the Trojans of San Perlita. Lyford will break away from the huddle and now back on the bench. Goes their coach, and we're ready to roll. It'll be Trojan basketball on the baseline. Oliveras triggers the inbound play here. Sets him in motion. Lob for Johnson. Off the mark. Picked up by Howell, though. Howell gets it out to Lopez. Lopez back to Howell. Guarded by Romet. Clears out some space, and there's a reach and a foul called on Romo. Free throw opportunity for Jake Howell. Send a happy birthday wish to Mr. Jacob Howell. Well, they'll call that just a 6th team foul, so nothing doing there. 3 on the way, no good. That's the 3rd team foul. Quick pass ahead for the Bulldogs. Layup good. Adrian Sierra beat him down court. On the other side, that's up and in by Gabriel Lopez, and he gets fouled and goes to the line. Gabriel Lopez strolls to the free throw line. For Lopez, he's now got 11 points. He's the 4th Trojan to reach double figures. Got that. Bulldogs, Romo to Torres. Torres attacks, missed the shot. Rebound by Howe. Another board for Howe. Outlet pass to Lopez. Lopez has it stolen by Romo. Terry takes it away. Shot on the way, no good. Oliveras gets a rebound. Oliveras to Johnson, goes baseline, hands it off to Howe. Got a man in the air. Shot it, rolled it in. Jake Howe with another bucket. He's got 14. Bulldogs go inside to Klosterman against Johnson. Stepped out of bounds. Substitutions checking in the game. Frank Rincon will check in the game for the Trojans of San Perlita. Howell brings it across for the Trojans. Left open, tees up a long three, got it. Way downtown for Jacob Howell. He's now got 17. Trojans with the steal. That's Howell got the steal. Howell gets it over into the hands of Lopez. Lopez attacks with the left hand, got it to go. Gabriel Lopez with 14 points. Trojans have outscored the Bulldogs 18-4 here in this fourth quarter. Off the dribble, that's a shot off the mark, no good by Gonzalez. Substitutions will check in the game for the Trojans of San Perlita. Tyke Johnson checks out of the game. Eli Terry also exits. Julian Herrera and Brian Herrera in the game for San Perlita. Trojans work the offensive end. Off the dribble, Herrera lay it up and no good. Rebound in the paint. Bulldogs come out of there with it. Sierra's in trouble, hands it off. This is Gonzalez. Gonzalez attacks in the lane, spins it out for the open jumper just inside the arc. No good. Howell another rebound. Quick pass ahead for Herrera, saves it back inbounds. Herrera gets it, shot it, got it blocked. Rebound. Here come the Bulldogs in the front court. Layup good. It all started with a block shot. Herrera now finds a pass inside to Lopez. Banks that up and in. Gabriel Lopez with 16. Trojans on defense. Bulldogs get a shot away, no good. Joaquin Gonzalez will get to the line. Gonzalez in the game. Has 6 points. And he'll stand to the free throw line here. Lyford already deep into district play. They're 5-1. So when they return to district action, they'll be sitting right now in that second spot just behind Santa Rosa Warriors. Warriors own the first head-to-head matchup between these two teams as they edge this Bulldog team by 10 in the first round. But they'll have to play one another again. Down the stretch, missed free throw, offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. This is Sierra, goes inside to Klosterman, got a man in the air, banks it, no good, got fouled though. Call that foul on Frank Rincon. Caleb Klosterman will go to the free throw line here for the Lyford Bulldogs. Klosterman hits the first. It's Marcus Clark on the camera, feeling the effects of not standing at an extended period of time. Working on the calves. Operating the camera here today. Our thanks again to San Perlita for providing us a spot from which to broadcast the game. Klosterman's second free throw is good. Trojans of San Perlita with the ball. That's tipped out of bounds. Touched last by the Trojans. That's a turnover. It'll be Trojan basketball. I'll check that. It'll be Lyford basketball in the backcourt. Weaving through traffic is Joaquin Gonzalez. Spins it off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Jacob Howell. Howell for the Trojans in the front court. Overhead pass in the corner for three and no good. Rebound for the Bulldogs. Outlet pass. Sierra lay it up. Got it. Adrian Sierra with a layup. Trojans back with the ball. This is Howell off the dribble. Takes it in the paint. Spins it out. Eli Terry three. No good. Bulldogs had the rebound, but then out of bounds off the hands of Gonzalez. San Perlita ball. This is Howell. Off the dribble. Back outside to Herrera. Working the offense this time as Lopez takes a little time off the clock. Brian Herrera finds a back cutter. Extra pass. Layup good. Made by Frank Rincon. It's a half-court set for the Trojans. Resulted in a layup. They're up 30. Klosterman with a nice catch. Spins that out to Sierra. Sierra nearly has it stolen. Ball goes out of bounds off the Trojans' last. Substitution. Ruben Gonzalez back in the game for Lyford. Easy inbound play, and Gonzalez with a banker that's in. Ruben Gonzalez now with 9 points. Herrera has the ball for the Trojans. Brian Herrera on a clear out. Has it just easily taken away by Adrian Sierra. Sierra on the right side into a double team. Spins it off to a cutter in the paint. Fadeaway jumper won't go. Howell gets another rebound. He's in double figures in boards now. Layup on the other side. Good by Herrera. Brian Herrera with a layup. Trojans back up 30. Fadeaway jumper for the Bulldogs. Won't go. Howell gets another rebound. Off the dribble, Jacob Howell takes it front side. Spins it back into the hands of Lopez. Lopez has it taken away, then takes it back. 12 seconds to go. Joaquin Gonzalez hits the free throw. Jacob Howell, now your leading scorer for San Perlita with 17 points and 13 rebounds. Not a bad birthday. Free throw good by Gonzalez. Ball out of bounds. Howell has it in the backcourt, brings it across. 5 seconds to go, and he will dribble this out. San Perlita Trojans get the win. Trojans led in scoring by Howell, who leads away with 17 points, 16 for Gabriel Lopez, 15 for E.J. Nieto, 14 for Ty Johnson, 9 for Brian Herrera. Eli Terry had 6. 16 points for Adrian Sierra led the way for the Lyford Bulldogs. That's going to do it for our broadcast. We're going to go ahead and shut down, and we're going to take a look at what's going on as far as our other broadcast, which is going to be in San Benito. We got to get our stuff packed away and ready to go. Trojans all meet out in the center area. And they get the win. Our next broadcast of a San Perlita game will be on Friday, a week from today. It'll be in the nighttime when San Ysidro's in town. Until next time, I'm Joe Bowling for RioSportsLive.com. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. So long for just a while.